Hello engineers, कैसे हो आप सब? Hopefully you are well. I'm also fine. Today we are going to discuss about the TestNG. It is a very most important topic in terms of the framework, in terms of the interview. Most of the time interview asks, I think 23% questions from this TestNG because this is the very relative or the practical question from the framework. If you have implemented or if you work on the automation, then you should be aware ki how the TestNG work, what the TestNG need in our framework, the basic thing. So let's get start this topic and please watch this video till the end. And before this, I will tell you, okay, you should aware about all the other Selenium topics. So you can go through. Already you have watched from the Udemy or the YouTube. Please give the feedback how you have learned so far. Let's get started. Yeah, TestNG. First of all, we need to understand what is the TestNG and why it is required. To understand the term, it's a TestNG. Test next generation. It's a TestNG framework inspired by the JUnit but more powerful. Used for unit testing, integration testing plus automation. Built in annotations, crop, parallel execution, reports, HTML outputs. Widely used with Selenium automation. How we can set up the test ng? So we have need to go to the Eclipse, come in the help and go to the marketplace, Eclipse marketplace, and here one of the option is the test ng. You can search here. You can search or type the test ng, then test ng tool will become. Give me a moment. Test ng. This is already installed in my system, that's why it's showing the install. Once you click on the install, it will take some time and some permissions. Once it completed in your Eclipse, then your Eclipse will be restart. It will give the permission ki I need pop-up need to restart. Yeah, automatically it will restart. Once it restart, then you can see one, come here and come on the package in the class. There is the one option will be so here, TestNG. This is the example your TestNG is installed very perfectly. Another way you have need to add the dependency TestNG. This is the way you can set up your TestNG in your system or framework. Okay, and TestNG folder structures in the source and test Java, source main Java, and the testng.xml. XML is nothing, just we are adding the dependencies here. Already we have discussed. Sorry, test.xml is the test suite configuration. We will discuss later. Very important TestNG basic annotation. Some of the time interviewer asks what the hierarchy of the test annotations and how the hierarchy work. This is another point, is the how the hierarchy work for the test annotations. So this is a very simple thing, just as I understand. Start from the before method, before class, before hierarchy. First of all, we have need to understand. I think hierarchy will be here. There, I think I have mentioned somewhere. How the hierarchy work. It's work from the before. Uh, This is the hierarchy: before suit, before test, before class, before method, at annotation test. Whatever the test you have written, then test will execute. After method, after class, after test, and after suit. This is the way the after annotation works. Come to the real scenario. Test annotation test is mark test cases. Run when test execution. Before method, precondition test. Before each annotation. Sometime interviewer not asks question is the very directly. He will ask after class annotation when it work. It required for the cleanup classes or run after the last test. Before all test in the suit, the first annotation executed. After suit, after all suit, last annotation executed. Before test XML. Before block inside the test ng. Or after test, test execution, after block inside the test tag. Like after the first test cases, after the first execution or the test cases, then it will work. This the annotation or this method will run. This is the way. Let's see, I will show you in the Eclipse. Now I have created the one classes. Inside the class, I have a need to create the method, which is we have discussed like before. Add the TestNG library. Import the before annotation and before suit. Just I'm copy pasting. I will little changes, made changes. 1, 3, 4. This is the then is after. before class it will run. A second. Before method. Before method now, and this is the annotation test. And now method is test. After, let's suppose this is also test. This is test 2, another test. After method. After suit. After suit. Just time need to copy paste here. Add to import the package. After method. And need to add the package here. And this is the test. Test 2. Here. And guys, tell me in the comment section how the hierarchy work, or how the what the exactly output, what will be the output. Import. This is the before method. You need to understand very clearly, because if someone asks to you, then you are able to answer. Uh, Before method, what is the issue, bro? Before class. The error is gone. What we have need to do? We have need to is the annotation and create an XML select method which you have test should be created. I need to convert the TestNG class, then finish. Then in the TestNG XML, correct now. I think if we face the same kind of error, then over, then it will run perfectly. Thread count 5 annotation and the inside the class. Let's see if we run the same. See, this is the method which we have written. This is the before suit. Before suit means it will run first. Before suit. Before class, it will run before the class. Before method, the test method, then it will run before the test. This is the test cases which we have need to run. And this is the after method. After method, it will run. After suit, or after suit, most of the time we use for the cleanup or remove kind of things. We have need to after suit. This is thing. Then when we have click on the class and we change and to convert to testng, then XML file will be generated. It will you can see the class name and the suit name. Then just what we have need to do, we have need to uh, run as a testng suit. You will click on the same. Yeah, it is run, and you have need to see the whole detail info. You can, I think one thing also need to see, right? Yeah, before suit, before class, before method, test. Run the first test, then after the execute the after method. Then we have to run another execution, then it will run first before method, then run test 2. After method it will repeat, and all the test cases run. Now suit is run after suit. Test cases, failure 0, escape 0, and the total test cases, total run test is 2. This is the beautiful way we use the test engine. Come to the basic thing. Feature of the test engine. Why test engine required? Group execution, smoke regression testing. Parallel execution, faster execution. Parameterization, data input from the XML. Dependency test, handle order execution. Retrieve field test, improve the stability. HTML report, bulletin report. I think main के अंदर क्या है? We have need to add one more thing that we can see also the HTML report in our this suite. But let I will show you later part. Test output. Okay, we have need to create one the will generate the automatic report also. We can see that easily, not a big deal. Interview question. This is the very basically we have need to ask. Yeah, for the login perspective. Priority we have need to set the priority first and priority second. Let's show you. I will show you the priority also at the same point. And now priority is 0, P2 or P0. Tell me guys which the method will be run first or which the test is run first. Tell me. Quick response guys. Test is 0 is the first and 2 is the later. 0 is come first with the 0, 1, 2, 3. Then that way the test P1 is run first and test. Why test and versus J unit? Priority, grouping, parallel execution, reporting. This is the important thing. So already we discussed when we use the test engine, the also test output. This is the folder will automatically generate. We don't need to do anything. Just you can see this the test output. Here you can see the all the files. Pass PNG. Then you can see this. Oh, sorry. XML report, test engine report one, HTML, email, index HTML. We you can see the HTML format also. And yeah, as I've said, we can open this HTML, right click and open with web browser and just click on this one. And this is the ultra, like retro theme is the old one. You can see like that and use the ultra theme. It will by default open in the ultra theme. This one updated theme. Then you can see this is the source directory or the HTML file where the suit and all the details. Then there's the test, this is the one class, and this is the grouping and timing. This is the timing. It have taken 6 seconds. Report output, ignore method, no ignore method, and canonical view. Canonical view like first and suit class method and test to after. This is the way we have written the code. Yeah, this is the you can see. Come to the part. Yeah, why TestNG XML is so fine for execution of test. Why priority is same? Execute alphabetical. This is the question. Is default priority is always 0, then it will run first. Otherwise, it will run 1, 2, 3 in the ascending order. Purpose of before method. This is always tell purpose of before method after method. So you should be aware and you should be answer very clearly as I have discussed. Thank you if you are watching.